Hi, I'm Lindsay Dalton. I'm a transformational feminine embodiment coach for women, and I am supporting women who are really looking to step into their power and step into their light so that they radiate more freely and that they can make a real impact with what it is that they want to contribute to the world. Many of the women I support are running their own businesses or looking to make the shift from working for other people to really bringing forth their own vision into what it is that they want to do with their lives. So this practice that I want to share with you is called centering, and it's a really crucial and key practice to embodiment. And it's very, very simple. It can be used as a way to really bring you back to a sense of like a reset, like a sense of being. And you can use this at any time if you are feeling stressed, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, if you find that you're zoning out a little bit, perhaps numbing sensations. So this is a really useful technique for using anywhere. Whereas like meditation, mindfulness, we might find that those are difficult to apply in everyday life, perhaps if we're out and about or at work or wherever we might be. Or with our children, for example. Centering is a very quick practice to really bring you back to yourself, bring you back to the body, out of the head, out of all the stories that we're creating, and back into the body, into the present self. So there's a very simple formula that you can remember. It's ABC, and the A is to do with your alignment and your awareness. Okay, so bringing awareness to what it is that you're feeling right now, what emotions are coming up for you, and where your body is placed. So can you be aware of the contact your body is making? I'm sitting down, so can I be aware of the contact that my body is making with the surface that I'm sitting on? If you're standing up, this is a great practice to do standing up, and can you bring your awareness to your feet? Can you feel how you're standing in your feet? Can you feel where your feet are? Do you have a sense of where your body is? Do you have a sense of how that's feeling for you? So just bringing that awareness now. Good. And then what you need to do is B is for your balance. Okay, so where is your balance centered? Are you kind of leaning to one side? Are you centered in the middle? Can you think about your balance in terms of how you are aligned in one line? From the core all the way up to the top, can you feel the spine lengthening a little bit? Can you feel the balance width-wise, how that feels? And how about your feet? Do they need to be spread more further apart or closer together for you to feel more centered? Very good. And C is for your core. So it's an engaged core in terms of that you're not leaning too far forward, you're not leaning too far back, and that you're using your breath to support you in your core. So when we talk about a steady and centered breath, really looking at diaphragmic breathing. So the diaphragm is the muscle right here. And it's if you would just cough into your hand, you'll feel that muscle contracting and you'll be able to feel exactly where it is. Another way to know whether you are using the diaphragm for breathing is put one hand on your stomach area and the other hand on your chest and just take a deep breath in. And if your hand on your stomach is raising more than the one on your chest, then you are. And if your chest was rising and your stomach wasn't moving, then you know that there's some practice to be done with your breath there. A great way to practice this is actually laying down because your back is against the surface, so you can really feel the expansion very easily. It's very easy to focus, so you can do that. And just practice, and just takes a little bit of time. If you're used to breathing like this, then your breath might be quite shallow, and just takes a bit of time to practice to use your diaphragm. And really keeping those shoulders down and that jaw lovely and relaxed. Okay, so using your breath as a way to feel centered and strong in your core, noticing the balance, being aware of the contact between the surface and your body, being aware of how you're standing, being aware of if you can pull up or open up in any way. What is it that you're doing? And placing no judgment on that, just letting that awareness and those thoughts come to you in a way where you can go, oh, okay, that's what I'm doing. But there's no judgment that you're passing, there's no shoulds, there's nothing you're doing wrong. You're just bringing your attention to these things and then changing them as you notice. Good. And then when you feel like you're in a place of centeredness with your body, you can just take a few of those nice deep breaths, and you might find that you want to just do what we did before and just inhale and exhale, long exhale, inhale and exhale, and on the last one you might want to let the breath out in a sigh or a sound. Very good. Now remember that you can come back to this as many times as you need to, and you do not need to be closing your eyes. You do not need to even be doing a full body scan or meditation practice. You're just remembering those ABCs. A, awareness, B, balance, and C, core, and using the breath to support that. I really hope this is helpful for you, and I'd love to hear how you get on with practicing this technique. Have a great day. Bye.